is Rosyside Farm. It is July 5th, 2025, day after Independence Day. I'm going to do a little market garden update for you here, show you what's growing here in the Eastern Shore of Maryland. Now, starting out with our determinate tomato varieties. These are little Bings, and they've been coming in for a while now. Just a nice sized cherry tomato, and starting to see signs that the plants are going to be done. There's a ton of green ones on these little Bings. And over here are Purple Hearts, which are coming in, a lot of green tomatoes, and some that are starting to turn color. Look, we got some Sun Scald right there. But, you know, very few new blooms. So it's the first time really growing determinate tomatoes. So I'm not sure kind of when their lifespan has hit the end. Our little patch of, and this is a weed, our little patch of eggplant. I believe these are the Black Beauties, just the standard eggplants. Down this row, our line of peppers. We've already picked a ton of jalapenos. There's more that are on here that are ready to pick, but our whole row of peppers all really coming in nicely. We have our hot lemons here and our fish peppers. First time growing fish peppers, old heirloom variety. They're coming in as well. Tomatoes, I mean, I guess they're doing okay. We have, you know, a bunch of green tomatoes on the vine. They're a ways from ripeness, but they are growing. More pepper varieties, bell peppers coming through here. And as we move down these peppers, something happened here. That was a healthy plant yesterday. So don't know what happened there, because all the rest, no problems at all. So these are all bells. We have some lunchbox peppers. Now these will be red, yellow, or orange here when they get to full ripeness. We've got some big slicing beefsteak tomatoes here at the beginning of the row. And our one shishito pepper plant, it's got some peppers on there that are ready to be picked. Our cucumbers, can't even keep up with the harvesting of these cucumbers. Came and picked a bunch yesterday that were, I see one right now. I see a couple right now. Just way overripe. When that happens, the pig eats well. Got another one here as well. Just way overripe. They're hard to find in these leaves. I mean, I just harvested yesterday and didn't see anything that was even close to that. So here, to me, tomatoes are growing, but I'm starting to get this, which it can't be a water issue. So I did fertilize with composted horse manure. I'm thinking that maybe it wasn't aged enough. Is that the burning you get when you don't age it enough? But we have tomatoes everywhere. They all have tomatoes on the vine. I was just expecting more than what we have right now, but it is July 5th here. We have that. Now, I don't know, is that blight, or is that you know, just an imperfection in growing? I'm not sure. I'm going to leave that on the vine for right now. One of the lone sunflowers that survived. We got a bee on the sunflower. Just making our way through our tomatoes. So I think beginning of July last week is when, or last year, is when we had tomatoes ready to sell. We have some of our cinnamon basil here. Got to come rip these flowers off so it doesn't bolt. But they were just here to fill slots. We have our white eggplant and our spoon tomatoes. And I don't see, I mean, there's a bunch of little green ones on here. I don't see any ripe ones yet, which is a little surprising. Here are our yellow spoons. And there, we got some ripe ones way down here. But that, I mean, that's how big these spoon tomatoes are. So they're absolutely tiny. Our cucamelons. That's a couple of plants filling this completely up. And that's what a cucamelon looks like. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do with them. Maybe pickle them. But, I mean, they look like a little watermelon. But they taste like a cucumber. Looks like we have some eggplant here. This different variety. So that'll be ready in no time. More cucumbers. There's some on there ready to be picked, even though I did harvest yesterday. A couple lines of peppers. That last row is a hodgepodge. So I just filled up these holes. I had another row, had to get stuff in the ground. So there's eggplant, there's cucumber, there's this bitter melon. It's a Japanese bitter melon we're growing. I got one ground cherry growing. More tomatoes. Oh, and look, we got some ripe tomatoes. I think they might be the blush tomatoes. And our squash patch. I think I see, again, a squash that's been hiding from me because I like to pick them a little bit smaller than that. In here we have some of our winter squashes. So we have spaghetti squash, butternut squash. So they're all coming in. And haven't had the vine borers or the squash bugs yet. So just crossing our fingers on that. And there you go. There's some bugs right there that are going to meet their maker here in a second. So our long row of squash, like I said, these tomatoes, you know, I'm getting this is, if somebody knows if that's just the burning of a plant or if it's disease or if it's just, I mean, the way it goes with tomatoes sometimes. But I was expecting just a much bigger harvest at this time. Here's some ones we had to replace some tomato plants. Again, I mean, look at this plant. It's terrible. Disease, bug pressure, not sure what it is. These are our black cherries, and we have some black cherries on here. Like I said, just thought there'd be more, but maybe I just need to be a little more realistic. We had a late end to the winter, so maybe everything is just kind of delayed, and that might be the reason that we don't have as many squash bugs and bug pressure, because maybe the bugs are getting a late started. Not sure. So that's the garden. I mean, peppers, cucumbers, squash, all coming in well. Eggplant starting to look good, coming in well. Tomatoes are a little bit of a disappointment right now. But I mean, it's early July. We still have plenty of time. Just hoping to get, I mean, we have 100 tomato plants in the ground.
In 800 feet, make a U-turn.
Big harvest, but
in 500 feet, turn left onto Rowe Ingleside Road.
Update you guys on, so stop back in.